Hi, I think it's something kinda new, something kinda fresh on my channel. I never did anything related even to Genshin, or I didn't even talk about it. It's kinda because I tried to play it, don't get me wrong. I was really hyped for it because it looks really aesthetically pleasing and I'm all about it. But I played it for like half an hour and it wasn't my piece of bread. It just wasn't sticking with me. I guess I like playing video games. I play a lot, but it wasn't it. I really give it a try. I swear. But my girlfriend, on the other hand, she loved it from the first day she started playing it. She was just playing all the time. She's playing, I think, maybe every day, and she's really passionate about it. This is a kind of like routine for her, like daily routine, and she's really passionate about it, and she keeps talking to me about those characters, the lore, the combinations she has on her teams. I'm not that good with all of the story for this game. I'm trying to learn for her because I appreciate her talking to me about it, the sharing her feelings and her like day-to-day life, which involves with this game. And I love hearing her when she's passionate about something. It's just so nice to watch her, like her eyes shimmer, etc. Never mind. I just love to hear her about it, and I thought I want to do something from myself to show her that I actually enjoy listening about it. So, since I love doing spreads and Genshin is pretty aesthetically pleasing, I decided that I will make spreads about Genshin. I have special journal for it, which I probably show an unboxing video on AliExpress video. I will probably link here somewhere here. And I decided that I will make spreads about characters, special events, some lore, and some things that I will just pop to my head or I will have comments on. And since I'm doing spreads about Genshin, I don't want those videos just to be like Genshin spreads with nice music. I mean, it will be kinda it. But I want to talk about those characters, the lore behind it, and their powers, and how you can play them. Again, I'm not an expert in this game. Everything I'm saying is made with help of my girlfriend. She helped me like make everything I'm talking about, and it's kind of how she would use it. And I was kind of supporting myself with some websites, which I will link all of them down below because those people from those websites did such a good job. Even I understood what they were talking about, kind of mostly. My girlfriend told me a lot, like she helped me with the attacks, etc. because I didn't understand anything. I kind of still don't. But yeah, I will link everything down below, so if you want to hear more and you're interested in this game and characters, you can just go click the link and read, because those guys did amazing job again. Okay, so that was kinda long entrance. I mean, it's kinda after 3 minutes, so let's just go right into it. Shenhe had happy childhood growing up in an exorcist clan with her family. It was all good until her mother died. This fact would be sad on its own, but we learned that due to the loss of his wife, Her father got absorbed in the grief. He wasn't taking care of his daughter at all. Even more, he decided to sacrifice his own child to bring back his love. That could sound kinda-ish romantic, if not for the fact that Shenhe was just an innocent child. She didn't do anything wrong. He didn't stop even for a second to think about all of this situation. He just straight up went and sacrificed her. And I think everything would go according to his plan, if not for the fact that Shenhe really didn't want to die. She put up a big fight and she even defeated the god. The downhill was that after everything she's been through, she's starting to believe herself to be a cursed child and begin growing a homosexual tendencies. After this, adeptees decide to take care of her and they tried really to help her. But the only thing they could actually do was binding her soul with red ropes, which you can see on her outfits. It also caused her to become mostly indefined. Even though now her emotions get the best of her, it's really easy for her to get angry, and she often thinks about violent means to emulate others. In one of the scenes, we also see that she is throwing a hostile looks at Shanglu, believing her to be threatening others. Despite everything that is happening to her and what she is feeling, she wants to help human society, and she is placing a great trust in the traveler. Also, because of the fact that she's living with the adeptee, many people just worship her. She's stating that she's just living there and they are taking care of her, but most of the people don't believe her. I think that, plus the anger issues obviously, might be the reason why she prefers the small group of people and just doesn't get along with many of them. Okay, so that's actually everything what we know from the lore from now, and I really wanted to read to you guys the script that my girlfriend prepared for me, but I've been recording it for like, I guess, an hour, and I started to screaming at myself and crying, and my friend was laughing at me. And he actually played this game and understood what she was writing about, and they understood each other. So I started joking with him that he should record this part because he actually knows what is happening there and I extremely don't. And he said yes, so now you have some smooth, nice, deep, interesting, not irritating voice of my best friend, which will tell us more about her stats and technical informations.
Alright, so she's a support for cryo characters capable of providing damage buffs for her elemental skill and dealing damage while providing cryo and physical resistance shred from her elemental burst. Within these cryo compositions, Shenhe has a rather low personal damage, which is significantly compensated by amplifying the damage dealt by her teammates, while also being able to provide cryo resonance, cryo particles, as well as holding artifact sets with buffing capabilities. Her elemental skill gives a few stacks of additional flat damage bonus to all nearby party members. This additional flat damage bonus only works on cryo attacks, so characters who don't use cryo attacks don't benefit from Shenhe's elemental skill. Do note that cryo infusion from Anemo characters does act as a cryo attack, so it benefits from Shenhe's elemental skill. Her best weapon slot is her signature Calamity Queller due to high attack and attack percent substat, but she works extremely well with other polearms such as, for example, Favinus Lance. As for artifacts, 4-piece of Nobilis Oblige works best if you don't have it equipped on any other party member. Other viable options are a 2-pieces set, giving plus 18% or substituting one of them for 2 pieces of Emblem of Severed Fate or Blizzard. She can also use 4 pieces of Blizzard for her personal damage. You want to stack as much attack as possible, so for stats in Circlet, Goblet and Stance, aim for attack percentage in main stat, and energy recharge, attack and some crits in the substat, but they don't really matter if it's not for her personal damage. If you don't have enough energy recharge to keep her rotation, you can switch attack Sands for energy recharge 1. For her aim, for 180 to 190% of energy recharge of PERT with other cryo units, 165 to 175% with every recharge weapon, and 130 to 140 with 2 additional cryo units. For talents, her skill and burst are most valuable, so focus on them, since she doesn't really benefit from her normal attacks. For her, Constellation C2 increases team-wide damage, but it's not necessary. She has best synergy with Ayaka and Ganyu, but she works with Eula and other cryo DPSs too. She's recommended to use in freeze team, including Anemo for crowd control and resistance shred, Hydro for enabling freeze reaction and cryo DPS. The most popular team is Shenhe, Kokomi, Kazuha and Ayaka, but she can be used in some more niche teams such as Mono Cryo or Reverse Mode team. Thank you.
Okay, so I hope you understood more than I did actually. And if we forgot to say something about this character, feel free to just write me, tell me, because I will make sure to make next video better. Or we will make sure in this case. If you also like that it's like 2 voices and it's about Genshin Impact, etc., feel free to tell me, because then I will probably make more of those. But honestly, it was a lot of fun to make it in a group, so I will probably make more. Also, in this case, if you have any idea or recommendation which character should I make, or if you're just interested in some of them or some lore or some events, just tell me and we will probably make it, because as I said, it was a lot of fun. Before ending this video, I just want to remind you guys that all of the information we gather here are just information that are on websites, which I linked down below because it's not my work. I also want to say big thank you to my girlfriend, because she did an amazing job, and if not for her, this video wouldn't be here. I wouldn't make spreads about Genshin. It's all on her. Also, she helped with the script like a lot. I also want to say big thank you to my best friend, because he made some noises here as you heard him. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Thank you.